Today I'm going to show you how to chalk paint the table using spray silicone for a fast, distressed project that is fun. And this table took 30 minutes, including the sanding time. So it is really the fastest type of chalk painting that I've ever done. But it's really easy to get this cool look without much work. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You will need silicone spray to do this project. This came from Lowe's. This is commonly used for RVs, but you can find it most of the time at a hardware store or an RV supply shop or on the internet. You'll also need either regular paint or chalk paint, and I top coated mine with spray polyurethane. If you're using chalk paint, you can use a wax. But if you are doing just plain paint, I would use the polyurethane on it to top coat it. So here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is scuff sand your piece. It took about 5 minutes with an electric sander to do this. It would take 10 or 15 to hand sand it. The reason I do this is because you're distressing. When you distress this, this will show through in parts and it will just be cooler than if it were just a solid color. It also takes no more time than cleaning it, and I like to remove all the dirt and grime, and I know that chalk paint sticks to anything, but I would rather have it stick to a surface that is good for bonding. So you take your silicone spray and you literally want to do it quickly and lightly as possible. So I'm going to do quick passes. I'm going to start off of the furniture, the tabletop, and end as I get off of the other end of the table, like that. Take your chalk paint. One of the good things about the silicone is that you can come back and go over this and darken the color if you want to. I always go with the grain, so the grain is this way on the front, this way on this part and the sides. You can see right here I didn't get enough silicone, so I'm just going to wipe off what I just did. And do another quick pass of silicone. That is better. This is probably the fastest way to distress and chalk paint furniture that I know of. So here we go on across the front, light coating. If you get too much on there of the silicone spray, if you can tell it's just going to be too thick, you can wipe it off and reapply it. It's better to do that than get the paint on it and then have to reapply it. I'm painting everything in the direction of the grain here as well. You can see here why I like to sand before I paint, because you've got the light color here and some of the dark, and it's just more layers of distressing. This part is dry and I want to add a little bit more paint to it. So I'm going to do just a quick pass of the silicone spray. Go over it again. So it's the next day and this is what it looks like. If you did this and you wanted it to be a little darker, you could use the same process as we did the first time, but I'm going to leave this like this because I like all of the colors that are in here and I think it looks really cool. So I'm just going to lightly sand it. I'm going to use 240 grit sandpaper. I would recommend like 180 to 240 to do this, but I'm just going to sand it just to make it a little bit smoother. I'm not going to actually like try to distress the edges. I'm just going to sand it smooth a little bit. This is my finished result. This is one coat of chalk paint with spray silicone. It took about 20 minutes to paint the table and about 5 minutes to sand it and then 5 minutes to sand it again. So 30-minute project. I am going to top coat this with a spray polyurethane. You can top coat it with any number of things, wax or water-based sealant or oil-based sealant. But I'm going to make another video where I'm going to spray this with polyurethane. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and check back. I put up videos fairly often. Thank you.